Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Here's Miller on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Into the hands of OBJ. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. On first down, here comes Hall. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, my casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Play action here with Goff. Gets this to OBJ. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun. Goff. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
We go tonight. Black 20. What's that?
They'll go right side with Hall. Well, he has to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
We go. 180.
Goff to the air now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left,
And he's out of bounds just behind that line. Only a yard or 2 lost, but Brock, we all know, still qualifies as a sack.
You know, Kate, that's one of those situations where the game just, I think, speeds up on the QB a little bit. He doesn't flip it out of bounds before he goes out. It's going to end up as a sack on the stat sheet for the defense, and they earned it with effort, chasing him all the way to the sidelines.
He gets pushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the Steelers get to it. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what? In time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, you'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one. That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, we were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Hall running between the tackles. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
We'll see them tackle second and goal after the break. It's the Steelers with the ball. They are leading, but not by a lot. Need better results here on second and goal from the 10.
We go tonight.
They've got a man in motion. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Another chance at 6. It's second and goal.
Done.
Running back sent in motion.
Done.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Your work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's second and 20.
180. Done.
Here's another for him. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. We got maybe a yard there, so a long third and goal coming up.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
We go tonight.
On third and goal, Goff. Finds him on the crossing route. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
A 29-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, and likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, will set the offense up for success.
Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. Running once more with Henry. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
180. Out.
They go play fake with Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
Hey, officer.
Here's Henry on the option. Second down run produces 7 before they bring him down. Offense up to the line fast. Free play here. Let's see what he does. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Lamar out of the pistol. And they pick him off again. Brian Branch has it. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down.
Hey, kill!
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
First down throw from Goff. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go. 180.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Steelers leading by 6. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Goff. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Looking to throw. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Doesn't look like it has the leg, and it falls well short of the posts. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
They tried for the field goal to really eliminate all shadow of a doubt, and instead, let's introduce some doubt into the picture and a little energy on the other side, Kate. It's not quite an automatic win still. They're going to have to get focused defensively and make sure they get a stop to clinch this.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Another run for Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Third down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there. Here he is to throw. Forced out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, back a chance.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
That one connects. And it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in. And now with extra points will give him the lead and maybe the win. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives him the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Wilson with a return here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps him get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Like 20. Super 66.
Here he is to throw. Connects on the crosser. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and...
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Listen. What? 120. Value three.
One final shot here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through